Hi Virgo, I started talking and I'd forgotten to press record. Okay, so welcome to your Harsh Truth reading. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Also check out the link for the Recommend a Reader shout out. Kelly Rosano, she's an astrologer and a wealth of information, so if you get a chance, check her out. Show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. We have the Nine of Swords here. This is your Harsh Truth reading, hi, for June 17th through 16th. And we have the Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, Hanged Man, Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, so I think you're wanting this to be the last time. I think you're wanting this to move through the grieving and nothing is to be done about this situation. And you're wanting this to be over. You're really wanting a break and for things to be over. What is this Nine of Swords about? Nine of Swords. Wow, Virgo. Nine of Swords. Look at all these swords here. Is this an online relationship? This is you being like, you know what, this is the last time. That this could be somebody that cheated, or a relationship that just never hit the stability that you needed, that never kind of went to the next level. It was always about the sex and the adventure, or just the dipping in and out, that sort of thing. And so you're wanting to get through this grief and just get on with the rest of your life. What's this Three of Swords about here for Virgo? We got the hand. Okay, so there's nothing they can do about this heartbreak that they either have caused, or they feel like there's nothing they can do about this situation. What's this Hanged Man about? But I also feel like they think it's necessary, and I thought that there would come a time when this fallout would happen, when this heartbreak would happen. Like they knew it was coming. This could be you wanting to end a relationship because you really don't want to be with just one person. Excuse me. And this other person, this could be Pisces, is just really heartbroken about it, but they know that there's nothing that they can do to change your mind. They know that you're both in a state of transition in leaving this relationship. What else for this? This is Hangman here for Virgo. Oh gosh. Okay. So it's almost like the one person is heartbroken because they know there's nothing that they can do. But then this is about transitioning out of the relationship and knowing that it's time. It's a rite of passage. We run our course together, and there's sadness because of that. Because this one feels like there's nothing they can do, and you're wanting to just be done with it all and move on, or be done with the cheating. You want to just be over this sadness and grief and go after what you want and go for what you want. It could be a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Leo. What's this Four of Swords? Yeah, you're done, Virgo. What's this Four of Swords? Taking a much needed break. Why? This is separation from the marriage. This is also taking a time out to restore some faith, to connect to what you feel like your purpose is in this situation, to just get grounded and bring some sort of semblance and control back into your life, like kind of taking a time out to shape your life, or to make some changes so that you feel like it's back under control, like you can count on certain things again. This Seven of Swords about. Seven of Swords for Virgo. The two of Lady, the High Priestess. Does someone feel like they just need to use stealth to leave? Or they're feeling like, you know what, is this somebody that met somebody else and felt like they were supposed to be with that person, so they cheated? Like they really felt that kismet spiritual connection with this person and cheated? And they're really sad about what they did, but they know that they can't change it? And that's what's reflected here. Is this someone that is justifying their actions of deception or betrayal or lying or deceit because they feel led to do so? They feel intuitively it's just the right thing to do, to be not dishonest, but to do what they did, which was dishonest, but they didn't want to be dishonest? Or is this just someone cheating in secret? This is just somebody that wants to make a quick exit so they can go be with somebody that they feel is their person. This is someone also that has retreated though. So you've retreated to restore some faith. They've retreated and have gone secret because they're planning something. They're being strategic. So while you've taken a break and this is about rejuvenation, restoration, healing, getting some distance from something that's very painful and stressful, they're using it to cheat. They're using it to be strategic or to be kind of secretive about something, this pulling away and this withdrawal. In the name of, well, we need time to heal. Yeah, but they're not doing that. They're busy planning and sneaking around. This Eight of Wands about for Virgo. Okay, switch decks. What's this Eight of Wands about for Virgo? You're pulling back because you want to think about your choices, and it's almost like, okay, this is like the what am I going to do now card. Like all of a sudden everything's in upheaval and upset. What do I do now? Which thing do I pick to do first? Some choices, some things to do. Oh gosh. What else for this Eight of Wands? Is this that you just found out and you're just wanting to get the hell out of Dodge? Seven of Pentacles. So we've got choices and decisions, overwhelming from options, being overwhelmed from choices and options, and then this one is going to be deciding what they want to do, and this is that strategy right here. This is that being stealthy and kind of secretive and planning their next move. This is somebody that kind of takes care of themselves first, you know, because instead of using this time, instead of being like, you know, almost like, well, there's nothing I can do about it, I feel bad, but since we're not talking and we're not together, I can use this time to be planning my next move and looking out for myself and doing what's best for me. Granted, a lot easier to do when you're not heartbroken, you know? So it's like I don't think they really understand what has transpired here, because this is them wanting to be strategic about their future and what is going to be best for them. Like, do I want to continue with this, or is it just going to be too hard? Is it not going to bear the fruit that I want? Is it not going to be what I want? Do I want to go over here? Do I want to, you know? So it could be that they're deciding who they want to be with after an indiscretion or cheating on the relationship. And now they're just like, well, I don't know if I want to work that hard to restore it, or I don't know who I want to be with now. And you're just like, you know what, let me make it easy for you. It's a lot of busyness that leads to indecision or just more time needed apart to make a decision. This is very sad is what it is. We've got the Three of Swords twice and the Hangman twice. That's like, you know, things just, as much as somebody doesn't want them to change, things are changing or in transition or have changed either by someone's actions or not, you know, or just, it's just growing apart, but it's caused heartache. And someone is heartbroken at the fact that they can't change back, or there's nothing they can do about it, about this change that is causing the heartbreak. And, you know, so yeah. Okay. Virgo, I'm sorry. This looks to be like a more practical decision for them. Like, I just don't know what I want to do. Whereas you're just like, oh gosh, I don't know what to land on first, because I just feel like I have to, so many choices. And there's this sense of urgency and immediacy here. Perhaps this is moving out, moving away, moving, just moving, because you're just like, I got to get some distance between this. I got to get to a safe place where I can start to process this. And they're still thinking about what they want to do. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like this is guilt. I feel like this person feels guilty because they can't undo what they did, but then they're like, well, I might as well see what I want, you know? All right, what else for Virgo? Hi, you know, Virgo. Okay, so this is a significant other, because this is a lady. Significant other. You are either going to be hearing some news, and we've got 3 sevens here, so that is things being in crisis. 1, 2, 3. You're either going to be learning a few things new that you didn't know before about your significant other, or this is about someone that has been hooking up with your person behind your back. Like they've got a secret person, a hidden person, a secret admirer, someone that might have even gone so far as to try and move in on them while they were with you. And then this person was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like this is a secret admirer, secret lover that's dealing with your person. No shame. Some people have no shame. What else for... Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a relationship that was just about sex. This could be a relationship that had gotten stale or stagnant, that is not moving forward, that is not about things being steady, stable, and secure, but rather stagnant. Or this could have been a relationship that was just kind of predictable and but it wasn't progressing. There was no connection, and hence this cheating happened. You could be dealing with a Taurus. That's interesting to pull with this because this is all about steady, stable security. But again, it could be about something that just kind of became really stagnant. Like there was no offer coming. It was just about sex and the practical relationships. There was no emotional connection. What else for Virgo? I don't think this is about you making an offer at all. And I don't think this is about someone making you an offer. I think this is about things becoming stagnant and just no connection. Just together for practical purposes or in name only, or in fact just for sex. That's for Virgo. Virgo. We have 5 of Cups and we have Justice reversed. So this is sadness and disappointment at someone's lack of accountability, someone's lack of fairness, someone not doing the right thing, someone being dishonest, cheat. I'm sorry, Virgo. I know this must be very disappointing and painful, right? I'm glad you got the hell out of Dodge, though. The thing is that you're taking time apart to kind of restore and to see. I feel like they're taking time apart because they're taking advantage of the breakup or the time apart. So I feel like this is a temporary break that they're taking advantage of to kind of be strategic. We've got 2 cards of strategy for them. And also being secretive. So this could be that they've never really stopped that affair or that other person's involvement. And we see that here also. And then we see it here. So if you don't know, I'm sorry, but now you know, or at least it could be on your radar perhaps if this does resonate, right? And you don't have to get hurt twice because they have not stopped with the person. Just saying. All right. I'm sorry for the terrible news. I hope it was helpful. I wish you safe passage with this, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.